Yesterday, we built probably one of my favorite builds of the entire series with this windmill right here, but it's not done yet, and we got a few more things to add onto it, such as some minor details. But I do want to say this is day 194 of my challenge, where I play Minecraft every day for an entire year. And we're going to head on over here and start our day off right with our simple basics at our amazing looking jungle village, if I do say so myself. And we'll be back here one day, but for the time being, we're building on over there. But I do want to say we are grabbing 1 melon for every subscriber gained throughout the series, so make sure to hit that subscribe button, as well as we are writing down 1 lucky wall of subscriber entry every day to our infamous wall of subscribers. And for today, we have normal MP7, goated gun in Black Ops 2, if you ask me. What's your favorite Call of Duty? I want to know. Let me know in the comments. Great game, great series. Mine's Modern Warfare 2. That might show my unk status there, but let me know what yours is. And I do obviously have some detailing to do. As you can see, these walls are pretty empty. There's not much going on. So let's get right to it, fly on up here, and let's start by, well, we're also going to need to add some floors in here, and for that, I think, oh, I don't want to go with spruce. That's not my favorite for this texture here, so let's go grab some more blocks. But I do want to probably add some windows right here, I'm thinking, on every side. Why not? Obviously not the front, because you'd be staring straight at this, and that's not, I mean, it's not an ugly sight. Like, it looks nice, but it's kind of blocking your pretty view of the world. So let's go ahead, throw these down. I think for these windows, I'm just going to do glass panes here and here with some stairs there, and that should end up looking pretty nice. So let's go ahead and do that all the way around. And then also, I do want to, if I can reach, add some lanterns to these roofs. And for that, I'm just going to throw them on these corners right here, all the way around. Throw these down. And then, do I want to, like, is this too much if I throw that on there? I think that should look pretty good. But we're going to need more of those fences. Well, really just one more. And obviously, we always got a crafting table on us. If you know me, you know I love my crafting tables. You know I've made a lot throughout this series. Let's throw our lanterns in our other hand so we can do this pretty quickly. Right there. Right there. And detailing, I mean, honestly, it's become maybe one of my favorite things to do in Minecraft, because I just feel like I love like seeing like a blank build with not too much to it. And I do a bit of detailing as I go. As you can see, we got some fences and whatnot. We're missing part of the roof right there. Okay, we got to fix that. And we might just go with dark oak here. Not there. Not quite there. Can we do this from the inside a little easier? If we could get inside. And I think like this. Let's see how that looks. That should look pretty good. And then maybe we just hang a little bit of a lantern down from there. I think that looks pretty good. And I do like those lanterns up top. Those are looking pretty nice as well. But I think I need something over here, and maybe, I'm not quite sure. Maybe we gotta do like, I'm trying to think. Like on these corners as well, they're looking awfully empty, like a little bit blank, if you ask me. So I don't want to put more leaves there. But I do want to put like maybe some hay bales and bushes on the side over here, because we are going to surround this with a nice little hay farm, like maybe, well, I guess a wheat farm, maybe all the way around. I'm not quite sure exactly, but that should do that justice right there. And then maybe we got a little rain joining us today. I don't want to waste any hay bales. Like we are very limited on these at the moment, so we're going to try and conserve just a bit. And then maybe we have some bushes, some bushes going around over here. A little overgrowth aspect to it. I think that looks pretty good. Maybe just extend that out a little more. I think that looks pretty cool. And then another stack of hay bales right there, maybe. That should look good. Maybe we could throw a lantern there. And we'll throw some lanterns over here on this side as well. Bring a little bit more light into this build without having all these torches laying around. I mean, torches, for me, they're temporary. Every torch that I place in my world, it's going away at some point. This is looking... I love this build. This is probably... I said it, but this might be my favorite build so far throughout this series. And let's throw some stuff away that we're not using at the moment. And let's try and figure out how we could get a little bit more detailed in this build. Let's start off with some windows. Some nice easy detailing to do there. Fly on up there. Look at the Distant Horizons mod though, doing it justice. Whoa, look at that rain, the rain particles as I'm flying through it. I love shaders, man. I will never get tired of those. I'll tell you that. I will never, and I say this very cautiously, but I will never play Minecraft without shaders ever again. I mean, obviously, like, look, if shaders were not a thing and they said, for some reason, I don't know why they would, but for some reason they said, we're getting rid of shaders, I would still play the game, yes. But I do have to say, if they're in the game, I will, from now on, throughout my entirety of my Minecraft career, be playing with shaders for eternity. And it's such a great thing. And maybe I was thinking, actually, instead of adding composters and leaves here, hear me out, we could, do we have dirt? We have no dirt on us. That's a first. Do like little flower pots there. I think that, I mean, flower boxes, I guess they would be, not flower pots. But we also need flowers in order to do that. So let's go ahead. We obviously always got some flowers hanging around. I don't want to use all dandelions. So we got anything else hanging around over here? We have flowers that we're using over there. I'm not seeing anything. I think a little flower pot right there would do this justice, so... Alright, I guess we could just use dandelions for now. That's not a big deal. Just need 4 of them. And then I think we're gonna need 1, 2, 3. We're gonna need more of these bad boys. We always need more of those. And let's fly back up there. I'm loving this build, man. This is probably... This is going to end up being one of my favorite builds at the moment. But like I said, this next 50 days, the builds... Oh, really? The builds are only going to get better. I mean, we've made some pretty cool builds so far throughout this series, but they're only getting better. We only have room for improvement. Am I really not going to be able to reach that? We're going to snipe this. Alright, ready? We're gonna land right on the dirt block, and we're not gonna splat like we did the other day. Okay, we almost splatted. It's just time to break out the scaffolding. Oh my god. I mean, I can't be the only one who struggles to use scaffolding. I mean, I might be just because I've never really used it before. This is like, I've been playing Minecraft for a while, and I've always been kind of against scaffolding because I'm like, well, what does it do that dirt can't? And I'll tell you what it does that dirt can't. It goes sideways when you don't want it to. So, I mean, I might be going back to my scaffolding hating days. Where did I put this? I think I put this here. I hope I put that there. Did I? Is that one too high? That's one too high. We don't want this to be uneven. No, sir. So right there. Now let's just place all of these around just so we don't mess this up anywhere. And right there. Throw that on there. No, sir. Right there. And right here. Now let's squeeze ourselves in here. And we're gonna need 2 more trapdoors, I'm just now realizing. So, of course, we got our trusty crafting table. And let's get... Do we have? Oh, we have some of this. We can use this. We just need 2 more. And that should be perfect. And let's scaffold on up here. Jump up here. And add one more to this side. And then our final flower pot, or flower box, if you will, goes right over here. Boom. Done. Okay. That's that. Now let's just take a look. Make sure we like how it's looking. And that's looking pretty good. Now I do think, at least I was thinking, for these sides over here, they're looking a little empty. And I think that's nothing a couple windows and maybe a lantern hanging down can't fix. But I also want to put some flooring in there. And I did want to use, I feel like I want to use dark oak for the flooring on the inside. And I'm not going to get to the interior quite yet. But at least this way, we give ourselves a little room to work with. I gotta fix that, huh? Oh, and we got dirt on the interior at the moment. And I think, I mean, I can kind of see where the third floor starts, which is right there. But for the second floor, it should be right there. Can we reach that? I think this should be the beginning of the second floor, and this should be the perfect spot to put a window. Yes, it is. Okay, so for these windows, what we're gonna do is that, and we're gonna need more lanterns apparently. We've run out of those, so let's snipe this gap right here. Perfect. We're on 2 hearts, exactly as I planned. Don't ever convince me to play a hardcore world. I'm just gonna say that now. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it eventually, you know, and it's gonna be a rough one. I hope we do it. You know, I want to challenge myself to do 100 days in hardcore, but I really, like, I don't have much faith in myself surviving. Like, I see all these guys on YouTube playing Minecraft who do these 100-day hardcore challenge. Like, I'd be the guy to be doing this right now and just die to this iron golem for some given reason. Can you go back? Like, you're supposed to be being farmed in here, buddy. Why are you spawning? How are you spawning in there? That is so far off of where you're supposed to spawn in here. And I don't really know what to do at this point because, like, do I just pass this off? Like, I guess this could maybe be a temporary fix. I'm not quite sure, to be honest. We're gonna path that off for now. It kind of works too. Like, I mean, I guess we could even make it path over to here. And we got a lightning storm for day 194. This is kind of crazy. Lightning, thunderstorm, I don't know. But somehow it's still working, even though, I don't know, they keep spawning in the wrong spot, but it clearly is working a little bit. And I'm not seeing it work. I haven't seen it work in quite a long time, but it's working. And I do want to say, we are doing a stream for day 200. I've mentioned it a few times in the past, but I guess I never really fully confirmed it. And I'm thinking for the time, probably 6 p.m. Eastern time would probably be what I'm looking at. It's either going to be 6 p.m. or 8 p.m. I got to figure out which day that's going to be. That's, what, 7 days from now? So, yeah, I got to figure out the specific day, but we are going to be doing a live stream. And I did one for day 100 as well, and I fought the Ender Dragon on live stream. I think this stream is going to be a little bit more relaxed, and maybe, I'm not really sure, but I just want to, you know, connect with all you guys, talk to all of you on stream. Like, it was so fun doing it on day 100, and I feel like I was so focused on defeating the dragon that I wasn't really enveloped with talking to all of you as much. I was just like, I'm beating this dragon, it's going down. So maybe we, like, I want to do like a bit of a tour, you know, and maybe we could extend it. Maybe it goes for an hour. I'm not sure, but it's going to be an exception, that's for sure. Maybe we do an hour-long stream. That's what I've been kind of thinking, in a sense. Just haven't really confirmed it yet, but plan on either 6 or 8 p.m. Eastern time, and it might be an hour. I'm thinking I'm gonna do an hour. I think that would be a great time. I think an hour as well, like we can do this tour and maybe we go explore or something. I haven't really left this village in quite a long time. We've been spending so much of these past however many days building, so I haven't really spent a lot of time exploring. So maybe we go exploring, you know, that could be a cool thing. And I think for these windows, what I'm gonna do is a stair there, and I'm gonna leave that one like that, because if we do a stair, I don't know, it doesn't really make sense with the fence. It's not quite worth it. So window there, and I think we should be able to put a window in the front as well, but let's just make this floor first for the second floor. And this is actually, I mean, this interior is quite small, but this is actually a good amount of room since it's fairly a square shape. We could do a little something in here. Maybe we have like farm storage, like, you know, maybe this could be specifically dedicated to farm storage. That could be a pretty cool thing to do, because we have a pretty good amount of space actually, and especially on this top floor, we got a lot of room up there. So let's just block this off. And I believe there should be enough light in here with these windows and the lanterns outside of them, so we shouldn't have to worry about lighting this up. We have a crazy thunderstorm going on outside right now. It's absurd. Like, it's going wild actually. I feel like I've never heard anything that loud in my life, in Minecraft at least. And then we're gonna do fences on each side right here. How much time we got left? We got about, what, 3 minutes left, so that should be good enough. We should be able to get all of the detailing done today. I did not want to do that. I want to place one of these. Stair here. Stair here. And like, look at that view. Like, honestly, like, I feel like I might have to make a balcony here. Whoa. That's kind of sick. That's kind of a crazy view. This might be one of my favorite views so far. With the sunrise, like, that's kind of crazy. Wow. Like, if I have a window here, does that, it kind of does it justice still. Like, even there, like, these windows, that one doesn't have a nice view. That one also does not have a nice view. But that window's got a nice view. Wow. That's kind of, look at that island out there. That's kind of sick, I'm not gonna lie. Maybe my favorite view so far that we've created. I think that's something too that I could improve on in building. Like, when I'm creating like windows, like just focusing on like getting that view out of the window would be pretty cool to do. And I think detailing wise, like, I think we did a pretty good job, and that definitely, like, small improvements, like I said, but it works. I mean, I think obviously we need a front door. Hold on, let me make a front door, and let me also make a little bit of a path going on in here. I do want a bridge here, so I'm not quite sure how we're gonna do that yet, but for this I want like a little standard like opening there, and then we're gonna put some leaves here, I believe. I think that looks pretty good. And, we're obviously gonna need a doorway. Make this jump. And then for the door, we're gonna do that. And then I think, let's see, can we just... No, sir. Not like that. I think we're gonna open this up just a bit and then close it off. Something like that. I don't want that. Maybe we just do this, and then we can have a lantern hanging down from there. Add a little bit of light, maybe two. That way you see it on the way out, and you see it on the way in. That's pretty cool, I guess. And, we're gonna need a door. Yes, door. And for this door, I think I just want a spruce door. I think the spruce door will do this justice. And we're gonna go right here with that, and then we're gonna throw one also right here. We got a little two-door action going on. We need didn't realize we need spruce right here. And then maybe just for now, you know, we have this kind of as a temporary bridge at the moment. So we're not jumping across it. And that is the end of day 194. But the windmill is looking good. I'm loving it. If you made it this far in the video, comment "Hey Bale." I don't even know how to spell that, but comment "Hey Bale," and make sure to like, comment, subscribe, hype the video, let me know you did so, and you can get on that wall of subscribers. I'll see you tomorrow for day 195. We're gonna get started on the farm and maybe some of the path. And like I said, I'll see you tomorrow.